Question 3a. From the story of Naboth's vineyard, explain the commandments which King Ahab and Queen Jezebel broke. 8 marks. So when you explain, you have to explain. And you explain, when you explain, you get 2 marks. They broke the commandment of not to kill when they planned on stoning what? Naboth. They planned. They are not the ones who stoned. They planned the stoning of Naboth. When they worshipped idols, you must explain. They broke the rule of not worshipping other gods. Or the commandment of not worshipping other gods. They broke the commandments of not coveting a neighbor's property when they wanted Naboth's vineyard. So you get 2 marks. The commandment of not stealing was broken when they took Naboth's vineyard. Remember, after he was stoned by people, now they went ahead and stole Naboth's vineyard. The commandment of not cheating or not bearing false witness was broken when they planned instituting for false witness against Naboth. You should not bear false witness, so they broke this when they planned instituting for false witness against Naboth. The last point, they used the name of God in vain when they said that Naboth had committed blasphemy against God. So you only need 4 times 2 is 8. Question 3b, with reference to 1 Kings chapter 21, verse 17 to 29, give the reforms of punishment prophesied by Elijah to King Ahab and Queen Jezebel. So the forms of punishment, and these are 6 marks. Death of King Ahab would be in the same place like Naboth. Or you can say the death of King Ahab would be in the valley of Jezreel like Naboth. Number 2, evil would be upon Ahab. Three, God was to take away the prosperity of Ahab, the prosperity of it. That is, his rule would come to an end. You could have explained that. His rule would come to an end. Dogs, I know you've written this, would lick the blood of Ahab. And also you could say the dogs would lick the blood of Jezebel as they had done to Naboth's blood. All the male children would be cut off. The lineage of Ahab would be wiped out. The dogs would eat anybody who belongs to the family of Ahab who died in the city. The dogs would eat anybody who belongs to the family of Ahab who died in the city. The birds of the air would eat all who die in the field. The dogs would eat the body of Jezebel within the bounds of Jezreel. You just needed 6 points, so you get 6 marks. Question 3c, why is killing condemned in traditional African communities? 6 marks. Number 1, because life is sacred and therefore should not be destroyed by anybody. Number 2, killing is condemned because it brings hatred, or you can say it brings revenge or ill feeling among members of the community. It's the same point. Whether you talked about hatred, revenge, or ill feeling. Number 3, it destroys continuity of family or the continuity of community. It brings poverty, or you can say it denies one a chance to be part of a community development. The same point. It breeds suspicion, or you can call it fear, or you can call it anxiety. It destroys harmony, or you can say it undermines good relationship in the community. It's the same point, it's one point. Because all of it is destroying harmony. It creates sadness, or you can call it misery, or you can call it sorrow to the community or to the relatives. That's why killing is condemned. It is also condemned to avoid being banished or excommunicated by the community. It is also another reason why killing is condemned in the traditional African communities, to avoid curses or being haunted. The last point is it brings about physical separation.